Hello, you crafty people. I look kind of a mess. It's hot and sticky. Listen, today I'm going to make a video, and it's mainly to inspire you. I want you to dig around in your house, see what you can't find to pour through or over, and try it. See what kind of effect you get. Today, I was digging around, and I found this. In case you don't know what this is those fancy little water balloon things that you buy and hook on your hose, and it fills all the water balloons up. And when you're done, you have this. So I figured out that you can push these little straws. Well, I say that, I've already done it on my other one. Anyway, you can get these little straws to come out by breaking it loose a little bit and then pushing them through. And then you end up with just the cap. So what I'm going to do is layer my paints using a funnel in my bottle. And then we are going to just try to squeeze this out onto the canvas. See what we get. What I've done is I've mixed all of my paints, about a 75% Floetrol, 25% paint. I do want them to be fairly thin, but I don't want to lose the integrity of the pour. So, we'll see how it works out. I just don't know. What I'm going to be using is Artist Loft Titanium White and Liquitex Basics Light Blue Permanent, Liquitex Basics Bright Aqua Green, Liquitex Basics Cadmium Orange. Ooh, now I've gotten paint on my bottle. Liquitex Basics Magenta, Medium Magenta, and Ultramarine Blue. Oh, also, I threw in a little of the Artist Loft Metallic Black. We are going to pour this on a black canvas. So, let me get my paints together, make sure I don't need to give them a quick stir, and get set up with the bottle, and we'll be right back, see how that works out. Okay guys, I've got my bottle and my funnel and my cap here. I am going to go ahead and start in the bottom with just some cheap Apple Barrel Black and Floetrol mix, the same that I have everything else. And I think I'm going to want to have to hold on to this bottle so I don't drop it. I'm just going to go ahead and funnel in a little black. So, and then I am going to go with a little white, a little green, and I'm just kind of pouring around the funnel. I want it to kind of mix a little bit. It's all magenta. I'm going to go with a little orange on that magenta. Now I'm going to sneak in a little of my metallic black. Now I'm going to go with my light blue. My navy. I'm going to go back to my white. Back to my green. I must need just a little bit of my apple barrel black in there. And then I'm going to go with just a hair more white. It's kind of looking like kind of a muddy mess in there. Not sure how this is going to end up. A light blue, a little navy, and magenta. That was an apple barrel navy too that I decided to add because it's the only navy I had. Okay. That stuff knocked off out of there. That out of the way. Now I'm going to screw my lid on, and I'm just going to kind of, I think, slowly do a pattern. I'm not real sure how this is going to come out or how tight it is actually screwed onto this bottle. Anyway, I've got a lot of paint on here. All right, I still had some paint left. I had quite a bit of paint. So, first off, I'm going to hit this with my torch, pop some bubbles. Probably going to need to do this a couple times. I kind of wish I'd put a little bit more white, I think, in my canvas. Let's just go ahead and roll this off. My green is not coming through quite as much as I had wanted, but I believe there is a lot of color down under this pour. Go ahead and rotate it this way. Just a little bit more. I think I'm going to try to go a little bit at an angle there. Let's try to stretch that out just a bit. Oops. Trying to get it to come over this corner. Use my drippings just to put them on there. I didn't get quite as much runoff over here. Excuse me. Which is fine because I'm just gonna kind of pat it over here. I'm not getting much movement there. And I had lots of paint. Lots of paint. All right. Get my hands cleaned up just a little bit here. Okay. I've decided I want to blow this a little bit. I'm not getting really the cells I had hoped that would pop up. So I want to open the screen up just a little bit more. very pretty. I wish I was getting a bit more cells. Go ahead and stretch it just a little bit more. I'm okay with losing some of that stuff on the bottom, even though I just blew that out. Okay. I'm not seeing my metallics pop up as much as I would like. Let me hit this with the torch again. Very pretty. Very interesting. I think I still want to try to stretch it just a bit more. See if I can't open up more green. It's just more red and navy and black than what I'd hoped. Very cool. Let me go ahead and rotate this corner a little bit. Let's go ahead and stretch it. Let's cross this way, down just a bit. Sorry, you're looking at the back of my canvas. It's very cool. All right, I'm gonna pause the video and let it sit a minute because it will change. There will be cells to pop up. So I'll bring you back in a few for a close-up, and we'll see what we think of the balloon thingy pour. Okay guys, I'm back. I have found that I have all kinds of little squiggly things in my paint, and it's making me wonder how that happened. I do have several animals, but I try to keep them away from all my paint. I think I got it all out though. Okay, oh, nope. Got a couple more there. They came from. I painted my canvas a while ago, so hard to say. Kind of do a little change in there. All right, I am going to bring you in for a closer look. What I would have done different is I might have want more cells, so maybe an additive, a pouring medium or silicone mixed in maybe, And I definitely would have chose the color palette a little differently. And I probably would have just poured them in the bottle down the side of the bottle, so maybe they wouldn't have got quite as mixed up, but it did turn out absolutely gorgeous. Let me give you a good look at it here. It's very interesting. I got a really cool effect. So yeah, cool. Overall, I think was definitely a success. It will still look even more, it'll look more different in a couple of hours. So it'll be interesting to see if I get any more colors to pop out from underneath. I don't know. I was tempted to do a balloon dip over this, which may have been a really cool option. So, I don't know. Go with it. Try it out. See what you get. Feel free to post your pictures. Again, another quick look. Very cool. It's definitely fun to do something a little different. So anyway, yes. Check the information below. You can also catch me on YouTube. I would really appreciate a follow. And you can also go to my Facebook page and click the Shop Now button. And there's definitely a place to buy a painting, commission a painting. And there is also a place for a donation, which I, of course, would greatly appreciate. All those in the pouring community know how expensive it can be. So, if you like what you see and you would like to see more, please think about donating to the cause. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. And we'll see you Wednesday night on Facebook for our live pour. Thanks again. Bye. Oh, go get inspired.